Hi. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to some. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Arlene. Hey, Janie. How is everybody today? Ashley says she's been sick all week. I am so sorry. Hopefully you get better very soon. I want to show you something that I've been hard at work at. I made these were the last things that I made before I went to bed this morning. Oh, you're not allowed to work this until Monday? Oh, it's raining in Texas? Oh, wow. Hey, Miss Arlene, how are you doing, hun? Hi, Kristen. Oh, you finally got the notification? Oh, aren't they? But I wanted to show you guys what I was hard at work doing this morning. Something a little bit different. Hi, Sherry. Y'all have heard of crystal necklaces, right? Well, I have in my possession some very pretty crystal necklaces that I made. The lighting is kind of bad here, but as I said before, my light and my room's still a mess. I cleaned a little bit of it last night, but I wrapped these myself. And put them on the necklace. Hey, sis. Is Sharon in here? Hey, Sharon, how are you feeling, darling? All of these are hand wrapped. I did these last night, this morning, whatever you call it, while I was watching Stacy. I was a quiet little thing while I was in her stream. But I was working on these beauties. I knew what I was going to be doing. See, I can do jewelry. It's just I don't do it very, very much online because it takes a lot of up close and personal looking. This one's got like a rainbow effect to it. It's not picking up because it's, cell phone. It's not black. It's got rainbow. It's more blue than anything. It's got a rainbow. It's a regular quartz, but it's got like very pretty. I've got more. It's just my fingers started hurting so bad last night from making these. You all have no idea how much pain it takes just to make these. And here's a real pretty gold one. Straight up gold one. If I was at my regular desk, the lighting would be great, but lighting's not so good here. So that's what I was up to last night while I was watching Stacy. And I was doing my some spray tags, and so that's why you'll see my hands kind of dirty. So please don't mind that. I scrubbed them this morning, but that's all that come off. But my hands were worse than that. I had to use a dish scrubby with the real hard bristles to get what I got off. that is what I got done. Well, I got more than that done, but I'm not letting you see them. I figure I'd show you the pretties. Let y'all get an idea of what's going to be in the auction. You all can, the new stuff that you can be bidding on. All right. We have 15 people in here. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to see each and every one of you. I also have a little golden book kit. I'm not going to pull everything out because it was very, very hard to get everything out, but I will show you the book that's going to be in here. Uh-oh, I'm pulling out all the goodies. Look at that. It's a very old Easter book. This book dates back to 1955. So this book is very old. Very old. And it would be great for an Easter project. But I got all kinds of goodies in here for you to look at. But I ain't pulling everything out. Just so you see that it is full of all kinds of goodness. It's going to be in the auction. I can't sell it right now. It's going to be for the auction. You'll have to bid on it on the 30th, Cherry. But I was just giving y'all a sneak peek. I'm going to be putting another one together if I can find enough stuff to put in there for it. But I'm adding little bits and bobs here and there to the auction box. I've got it in one of my small boxes behind me, but that box is going to get bigger. Just so you know, for the people who do not know and have not seen, we are going to be doing an auction. I didn't call you old, Sharon. Now, if Wanda was in here, she'd be saying, hey, hey, I'm not old. Who you calling old is what she would say. I can just see it now. But, yes, I know. This is just an announcement. I'm trying to make the announcement each and every day that, or well, each time that I'm live. That way, if people do not know, oh, you got to set it out. That's okay. You might find something. You might find something. But as I was saying, we are having an auction at the end of this month, October 30th at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. We only take PayPal only to certain. We only take PayPal, and you'll have to have your payment in 2 days after I give you the invoice through Messenger on Facebook or PayPal. So there are only certain people that I have to wait on, but that's okay. Let's see. Yeah. I do take commission orders. So if you guys would like to order anything that you see either around me or what you see here on the show, please give me a Facebook message or give me a shout out in the group. If you're not a part of the group, head over to Creative Jewels by Emily. Nightbot will be putting that up on an occasion. Hi, Linda. Nightbot will be putting that up on an occasion inside the group. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we are going to be making our very own hardcover journal. And this chipboard is rather thick. Y'all can hear that. It's very, very thick. Very, very thick chipboard. And so this is what we're going to be using as our internal book. Well, our cover, our base, or whatever you would call it. So, get you some heavy chipboard, some thicker board. You can even use cardboard. It's whatever you want to use. But, oops, we are going to be making our very own hardcover journal or book cover. It is very hard to cut, so that's why I'm suggesting these tools. Get you a X-Acto knife that's really hard, or get you a box cutter like this. You're going to need an awl. I have 2 different kinds. I don't know how hard it is to poke the holes. I've got a real small skinny one. Way to go, Lynn. Break your glass mat. No worries. I got 2 different awls. I got a little skinny one, and then I have a real thick, fat one for thick holes. You're going to need some type of string to bind your journal. You're going to need a cutting mat or self-healing cutting mat. Oh. And you're going to need you some stuff to cover your journal with. Some real pretty paper. And I've chosen these 2 colors. They accent each other very well. This is a very pretty, like a dark orange or a light brown. Real pretty. And this is going to be the inside cover. Okay. And this is not cardstock, but it's like really thick scrapbook paper, or you can call it cardstock. I don't know. Some cardstock, and then this is scrapbooking paper for the inside. Hi, Shirley. Yeah, scrapbook paper. And then you're going to need your thick chipboard. We'll need some scissors, glue, tacky glue, a pencil, a ruler, and then your good old sewing needle. And whatever filler you're going to want to put in your inside your journal. So if you have all those products handy, craft along with me. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put you guys down to the desk, and we're going to get to working. Hi, Miss Jenny. Remember, guys, my phone is going to be down to my desk. I will not be able to see all of what you say. I'm going to have to hurry this. I don't know how long my battery is going to last. It's at 100%, but when I stream, it drops. All right, Jamie, please be careful. Please, please, please be careful. All right, I'm going to put you guys down at the desk. I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little bit. Ooh, I don't want it down too far. Ooh. I need to tighten it. If I can. Okay. Oh, I think that's a little bit too far. All right, now I want to move everything out of the way. Now, what you're going to need to do is to measure out how big you want your book. All right. There we go. Now, I grabbed 2 pieces. I don't have much of this thick stuff, but your thin cardstock, your thin, you know, stuff that you make your tags out of will work. It's just it'll be kind of flimsy. Now, the first thing we're going to measure is your outside piece, your outside flap. Okay, and so what I'm thinking, this piece right here that I have in my hand is a 9.5 by 9.5. So it's a 9.5 all the way around. So what we're going to do, we are going to measure what is half of 9.5. Ladies, can y'all tell me, because I'm really bad at math? Would it be 4.5? Is it 4.5? The half of 9.5 is 4.5, right? I don't know. Any math magicians in here? Oh, hi, Millie. All right, I need your help. I need I'm a little bit on the dummy side. What is half of 9.5? You tell me. 4.7. Okay, so that would be. I was almost right. Well, I don't want it folded, sis, because it'll make crease marks, and that's not what I'm wanting to do. So we need to up here. So 4.7, so give or take. Right here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that all the way down. I'm just going to draw me. Well, no, I guess not. Hey, Marina. So we're going to mark both ends. All right, now we've got our two sides. That don't look even. Oh, Lord. I chose the weirdest freaking... weirdest and oddest. Measurement in God's green earth. All right, how many marks is that over in the 4 and before the 5? 4 3/4. How many marks is that over? Because I believe I've marked that wrong. Yeah, I've marked it just a slight bit off. Y'all know my math is horrible. I can't read a ruler. Huh. What crafter can't read a ruler? Me. All right, well, I'm going to erase that line. I'm just like Stacy. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not that. I can't read no ruler. Where's my big eraser at? Ah, shucks. I think I just used the end of that eraser. All right. Oh, you can't either? Hey. Sorry for the shaking. All right, now let's try this again. How many marks is it over, ladies? You know, they taught us in grade school how to read a ruler. You know, yeah, I can't read one. Let's see if we can do it in centimeters. Hey, I can do it in centimeters because it's 24 inches across. So if I mark it at 12, hey, I'm a smart cookie. So at 12. centimeters. I was off by like a little bit. Oh my goodness. Hey, I figured it out. I talked myself through it. Hey, that's problem solving now. Hot diggity dang. Look at that. I did it. I got me something learned. I learned me something. I was about, shoot, not even a millimeter off. Lord have mercy. All right, there we go. You can't read a ruler in inches, just go to centimeters. It's 12. 12 and 12. In surgery, you only have to count to 10. All right, now we got this figured out. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We gonna make us a long journal here. We're gonna go ahead and take that that knife, that pretty little knife here, and we're gonna cut along that line there. We're gonna use that other piece that we have sitting over there for our center. See what I mean? That is real thick. I've cut all the way through that and still have not made it all the way through. That's kind of some thick stuff. Almost through it. Now, after this, we're gonna figure out how wide we want that spine, all right? And I'm thinking, since this book is just a little bit over 9.5 inches or 24 centimeters, we're gonna make that spine, I'd say about an inch wide. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and we are going to measure over an inch on each side, or on top and bottom. So it's going to be like maybe a one signature traveler's journal, but we are going to have a hardback cover to it. So we have 1 inch there, excuse me, and 1 inch there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to line it up like we just did with the big one. Draw that line, and then we're gonna cut it. Hey. Well, shucks, my blade don't break. Lord. I think I might have broke it. Alright, that's fine. It still works. I think that's the thing that cuts it anyhow. No. Get me another one. I don't know how dangerous it is. So we're going to cut this strip, a 1 inch strip. Alright, so we've got our strip and our 2 boards here. So guess what? Our main frame for our book is done. So this is going to be your book here. All right. This is going to be your book. It's going to be a hard book. Now, let's move that. Let's move the cutting mat out of the way. Now, take your hard piece of cardstock. And I'm going to tear this off because we don't need it. We need the outside. Now we're going to cut that strip off. I should have done that instead. But first we're going to make sure we're going to have enough paper. From the looks of it, I think we're going to have enough paper. Now, I always leave you a little bit of extra room right here between the spine and the other side. Yeah, we're going to have just enough. Just enough. All right, so that's how it's supposed to be laid out right there. You're out of frame. So we're going to put it just like that. I don't think we're going to cut none off because we ain't going to have enough. So let's put that back down. We don't need that. Because we're going to need them edges to fold it over. Right. All right. Now, the best part is we're about to glue this down. We're going to use this whole 12 by 12 sheet of paper. We're going to use some Aleen's, or Aleen's glue as some people call it. We're going to glue this down. Each piece we're going to glue down. Now, let's set that down. Make sure you line the top and the bottom up. We don't want the book to be wonky, do we? Nope. If you ain't got a brayer, use your glue bottle to pop out on their bubbles. Push that glue out to spread it out. All right. All right. Oh, I just moved that. Go, ma'am. Hey. That's smart of you. It's mighty wide of you. All right. Now, I'm going to glue this next piece down. Glue that center down. Don't worry, this is a craft towel. It ain't gonna be hurt. That's what I use to spray and clean up messes. If I spill water or something on the floor for my craft room. Everybody has craft towels, don't they? Because everybody has boo-boos. If you're a crafter and you say you never have boo-boo, you are lying. Even the cleanest crafters have boo-boos. Right? Now to put this next one on. And leave a little bit of room between that spine piece and your cover. All right, let's give that a minute to dry. Speed it up with our heat gun. Speed her up. Oh. Let's roll that. Get our glue out. It's extra. Sorry for the squeaking. That's my travel table. I pull out whenever there's a mess and I need an extra table. All right, now we're going to heat this up. Speed it up. I think my heat gun's about to take a slot because it's getting that smell and it's doing that shifting of the heat. It's not producing a lot of heat. I'm about to get me another one. I go through these darn things like it's nobody's business. Y'all hearing that? It's gonna squat out on me soon. I've used it so much in the last couple of months, it's unreal. All right, now we've got that all done. Now what we are going to do is we are going to fold this over. First, we're going to cut it. We're going to cut it right here at the top where the spine's at. I'll turn that around. We're going to cut it again. We are going to cut the corners here just a little bit. Here. 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 And here. All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to fold these over. Oh. Got to cut that right there because we've got to be able to fold it. Duh. All right, now let's try this again. I'm going to fold this over. Fold that over. And fold it like a book. May have not cut quite the corners sharp enough. So that ain't gonna matter. We're gonna cover that up anyhow. So what you'll have is this right here. Once you cut those corners, you fold those flaps down. Fold that down. Fold that down, and we're gonna cut that excess off. Alright, I'm going to do it again on this side. Fold. Fold. Fold the top. So, go back and cut. So there we have our inside of our book. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and glue all these pieces down. Don't worry about glue seeping out. You're just going to cover that up anyhow. So, let's cut that extra off. We got awful quiet. Where's everybody at? Y'all watching? Learning? I know Marina's probably working on something. I know she is. But as soon as I hear their name, they're like, what? I know Sharon's here. She's watching. And I'm hoping that she has a very, very speedy recovery. Oh, she's eating lunch and watching. Ah, gotcha. Marina, you wanted to know how to do this. Well, I'm doing the tutorial. You can also do this with like little golden ducks if you want to cover up the front. I don't think I put enough glue on that. I'll leave that for a second because that's a really thin flap there, and it may end up wanting to come up. But you can make your flap a little bit bigger than mine because I misjudged a little bit. But as I said, don't worry about all this excess glue that you're going to get right here because you're going to cover that up with that scrapbook paper. Alright, now that's done. We'll start gluing our other pieces. Now you are going to need another piece of paper very similar to the cardstock that you've used for your binding or for your journal cover, but I only had this one color, so I'm going to be going to get another color that's similar to this. And you can also do this with material as well, if you want the fabric cover look. And I know I'm probably going, y'all probably raising your eyebrows. Oh, Linda. You just made my tummy growl. Thank you. Probably thinking, yep, you're welcome. All right, last one. Should have kept that on there. Well, it would have given me a little bit of room, but that little hole right there would have been covered up. I should have left that on there. Shucks on toast. Now, you now have your hardback cover for a journal. Voila. Yeah, me too. Me too. But there you go. There's your hardback cover. And now we're going to make the insides now. We're going to put this to the side for just a second while I go get me another piece of the cardstock. I've got a scrap piece right here. Let's see. Do we have enough for that? Yes, we do. Yeah. All right. Right, I think we're going to be having some homemade chicken dumplings tonight. I just got to go get some butter. I got to scrap up some change so I can get some butter. We are out of butter. We are running out of everything. We have no bread, no butter, no lunch meat for his thing. He got PB&J. We just used the last 4 slices of bread. I mean, we are running low on the supplies. Like I said, I wasn't kidding when I said we are just barely getting by. Now, we are going to just basically measure up. Yeah, I make a killer chicken and dumpling. I made it on my Cooking with Emily and James Lee Facebook show before. I don't know if it's still on there or not. I need to get back to cooking with you guys, but you know, life happens and you know you can't control everything. All right, now we're going to mark that because that's where the bottom of the book is. So I'm going to cut that on the line. Alright, I'm going to put these in my scrap box because that'll go on scrap tags. I don't hardly ever throw out scraps. Like this piece right here, the piece that I cut off, it'll go on my scrap box. These little tiny pieces will go in my scrap box. Every little piece, I save it. Because sometimes the little bitty scraps, what you have left, you don't know what to do with, makes them some of the prettiest Franken tags or scrap tags that you ever seen. And everybody seems to love them when I put them out on the table, especially Lizzie. So I try and put a few together for her to bid on during the auction. All right, now we have the size that we need for our paper. Now, I have some very bright colors for this. So we are going to put in, let's see, we're going to have quite a few pieces for this. That's actually perfect. Perfect size. Because when we close it, it's actually going to be folded over and stuck in the center, so it'll be perfect. Alright, so we're going to get a few sheets of each color here, but we're going to alternate them. I'm not going to be decorating the inside of these pages. It'll be up to the person who purchases. This would be a cute little journal to take on a little road trip. to write in, draw in, or it can even be for an adult or like a grocery list or something like that. I'm pulling out all my darn paper, all my bright paper. And I'm going to throw some white paper here and there. Wow. Let's see. Okay, this. I don't know how many sheets I pulled out, guys, so don't ask how many papers that I got in here. Where did I leave off? Okay, so we need to go back to the blue. Green. Orange. Yellow. Did I put the red in there? I have not. Nope, I didn't. Red. Here we go. It's gonna be a thick one, but it needs a little bit of paper to go with that signature. Yellow, purple, red. All right. Put this paper back down here. And let's put it white. So we have a multicolor page in here. All this is basically colored typing paper, but you have an arrangement of colors and things that you can play with. Now, see, here's the tricky part. What you're going to do is you're going to fold all these in half. Let's see. I'm not going to do it like that. I need to fold each one separately because they're all going to have a lip. Now, if you folded them all, like what I was about to do, you would have like a little angle at the front that would look like this. And it would just be kind of uneven. It's starting to do that here, but that's okay. almost done with this. There. I have them all folded. I need to get the glue off my hand. Yep. Now we are going to do this. We're going to do this as like a binding. Hey, Teresa! I just now noticed you. Alright, now I'm going to pull that mat back out. What we're going to do is we're going to put that piece that we cut out to go in the center here, right here. And we're going to bind it with this. Now, I'm going to go get me some clips to make sure that this does not shift on me and it becomes not wonky. It's a good thing to have those whenever you're doing bookbinding. I'm going to put that somewhere in the center there. Now we're going to mark where we want it, and we're just going to do the basic 2-hole stitch. One there. And when you don't, now if you want to be exact, you can use a ruler, but when you make as many journals as I do, blank ones especially, you kind of know, you can judge right about the distance right on it. You can just about judge. Now, make sure you have your paper down. Kind of sort of in the center. Doesn't have to be exactly in the center, but you want it to kind of line up. I'm going to use my little awl first, and I'm going to poke down, poke through the holes that we just made. Thank goodness for self-healing mats. See, we have our holes. Now, we're going to do just your basic binding. I'm going to use some embroidery thread. I find the ends. This is what I use whenever I bind my journals. I use embroidery thread or crocheting thread. And you'll only need about the length of your journal twice, with a little bit of extra at the back, as you can see here. Start from the corner, if I can keep it in my hand, corner to corner, about 1/2 inch over, corner to corner, and about 1/2 inch over. That's all you're going to need for this stitch. Well, and no, we are not putting holes in you. We are not putting holes in this piece right here. Not at all. So you'll have the perfect spine. Okay. Okay, now you're going to take your needle that you sew up with. Thread your needle. I'm going to put the knot on the outside because we are going to be covering that anyway. Alright, you'll want to bring it in and bring it up through the back side here. And you'll want to go through the other hole that you made. Bring it through. Take your needle off. And you'll see that you have just enough string to tie it. And just tie you a good old knot there. Kind of bring it in tight. And tie another knot just for extra measure there. Now you have bound your book. It's basically the inside of your journal. Oh, and I so did not bind that on there. Oh yeah. Well, I'll just go through the same holes and put it on there. Not almost. I knew I was going to forget something. Don't we all? We tend to forget things. Especially that, because that was our piece that makes the journal stay together. Well, if I can get this thing threaded right. There we go. Now, let's try this again. Come in from the outside. Go through that hole. Don't come out of there. Go back through the hole. Make sure you go through the cardstock this time in. There we are. Let's tie that on there this time. How about that? That was a secure knot there, wasn't it? Alright, now we did it. Alright, now let's cut off this excess. Now, we have our journal all together there inside our piece here. Now, what we're going to do here is that we are going to take it and put glue on this side here. And we are going to glue that in right here. So therefore you have your journal right here. And this is your no hole. So no hole sewing hardback cover. So without further ado, let's get some glue on it. Make sure you put plenty of glue on that because you don't want your your innards coming out. Alright, now take that and securely put that in the center of where you want your journal. Your journal, Lord. Alright, help me out here. For ones who are actually paying attention. I'm having a brain moment, a brain fart. Everybody's signature. We're going to be having the next auction on October 30th at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And this will be one of the items for you guys. And I'm going to make a few more of these in different colors. So you guys will be able to purchase, and they will be blank. Hey, Skylar. As I said, you will be able to purchase or bid on them once I get them ready. They will be empty. That way you can do with it whatever you want. Now, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim off this wonky edge here. I know I measured it, but you know, sometimes things don't go always according to plan, but you can always cover that up with another color once you get it in your piles. Alright, so you're in there. And the pages are a little bit big. Oh my goodness. Well, it won't matter once you start filling it up, will it? Y'all, then pages come out just a little bit more longer, do you? Yeah, I don't care about that. Because we can put, like, you can put lace or something on the outside here to kind of cover up the pages that are sitting outside. And plus, by the time you fill them up, they're going to lay a little bit funny anyhow. What do y'all think? Alright, now, to cover up those eyesores, we're going to put this on the inside. Uh-oh, we are upside down. Alright, I know y'all missed something because I went to reconnecting. Everybody still here? Alright, now I went to buffering and all that goodness. So what you're going to do with this other piece of scrapbooking, this is scrapbooking paper. What you're going to do with that is you're going to line the inside with this and kind of cover up the eyesore. You're going to pull that all the way to the edge there. And I'm going to go ahead and put glue down and glue that sucker down and then just cut around the edges. That way I don't mess it up again and cut it wrong. Isn't that a plan? you can see how easy they are to put together. Now we are going to cut along the edge here. No, it's my table. This is one of those fold-up tables. Y'all are used to my other desk. I know. I don't make much noise. Alright, we have that side done. Now we're going to work on the other side. Where's the lid? Lord, that does sound bad, don't it? I think I needed to wait to ride. We'll put a border on it. Cover that boo-boo up. So now we have our cute little hardback journal. And now you can do whatever you want in there. Please excuse the back page. It's where all the glue sat. You can cover that up, rip it out, whatever you want to. So there we have it. Your own hardback journal cover or book. What do y'all think? Was that all right? Did I teach y'all something? This is how you can repair a book that's been torn up. You can make your own spine. You can glue it right back in. You can even do a Coptic stitch. I don't know how to do those. And do it the same way. So there you go. I just showed you guys how to do that. I learned it from somebody else. I just figure I hadn't done a journal tutorial in a while. Or a journal thing. And I've done it in an hour and 14 minutes. We made one all day. Now, you all can do whatever you want with it. You all think we should put a little bit of decoration on it? Or do you think we should just leave it like this and let the person who buys it pretty it up? What do y'all think? What should we do? This could be for a boy or a girl. Very neutral colors. All the way through. Very bright and bold, vibrant colors. I think we should put something along the edge here. Kind of cover up the raw edges. Let's see. Let's find us a pretty piece of paper. Something that'll match the browns. I'm going to use this real pretty blue-ish color to make a border to cover up these raw edges. And it will match the blue, or the tan, or what am I thinking, the brown. So we are going to cut off about an inch or half an inch of paper. If you have a piece of paper that has a white side, don't try and do it on the color side. Turn your paper over and do it on your mat, or on your white side. Alright guys, I'm going to have to take a potty break. I'll be right back. Hopefully. Sorry about that. Alright, what is it? Yep, I'm quick, guys. I get done rather quickly. Now I'm going to cut, or I'm going to mark about 1 inch. And each, I mark about 4 of these 1 inch marks. We're going to use these strips. Yeah, I'm going to use this because I can't cut a straight line. God save my life. I used my cutter so much yesterday, I hurt my arm. It was sore. Where am I? I'm at my table in my room. The purple table in the center of the room. Does it look funny? See, I'm in my room. Whoa. Well, I'm on the purple table, but it's just got a towel down where I was coffee staining paper, see? Purple table. Oopsie. Alright, let's set that here. That here. What is on the table? This is a glass mat. This is the towel underneath the glass mat from where I was coffee staining papers for the auction and for a specific Halloween journal. Now, let's take the papers that we cut the strips from, and we are going to, it looked weird, yeah, it's just a glass mat. The light, y'all, you see the lights right here, somewhere in there. So we're going to put that stripping as an edge right there. As close to the edge as you can. Right. Now, I'm going to glue this. Come on out of there. Guys, I have Tim Burton's Corpse Bride intro song stuck in my head right now. I was watching it yesterday as I was crafting late, early, whatever you call it. And I've got the intro song to that movie stuck in my head right now. If y'all have ever seen that movie, you know the song I'm talking about. Yeah, he's still working. Alright, now we can do the top. Hey, Vanessa. Oh, your brother's being rude? Well, tell him to straighten it. What did I work on last night? Oh, Lord, I worked on some quartz necklaces. I worked on some painted tags. I worked on some spray tags. And I worked on cleaning a big, major part of the mess that I made up last night. Or this morning. Quite a bit done last night. I was watching Stacy and making my quartz necklaces. That's why if you look right here, you'll see a bunch of colors and why my hands are so dirty. Because after my live stream, I got more tags out and started working on these spray tags. Very pretty, I might say. I have a sea of moderators in today. It's a good thing. I like to see them in here. It means I know they're doing the job. Some are very quiet moderators, and I like that sometimes because you never know if they're in here or not. Only when they say, hey, howdy. Yeah, that blue paper is going to get all messed up. Yeah. So whoever gets it, they'll get that front page is going to be all messed up, or the front and the back page where all the glue's been sitting. So just be leery. All right, where my papers go? There. And this is how you fix a boo-boo. You cover it up with something pretty. That way nobody ever knows that you made a mistake. Ain't that right, ladies? And gentlemen. I forgot about Skylar. And Bootsy whenever he comes in. Mr. Roy. From what I heard, he's about to go on vacation. I'll probably have to cut some more strips to go up here, but we're just getting the main one in. I'm shaking you. I do apologize. I just want to shake, rattle, and roll you. Gotta get a lot of this glue off my fingers before I do the next section. This is like that thing you did when you were a kid, when you slathered glue on your hands and you let it dry. And so you could peel off the biggest piece of skin. Now I want this off because I need to work. Hi, Margaret. Alright, we're going to need some more pieces. So, we need at least 2 more pieces. So, I don't think we're going to need that big of a piece. Yeah, we can do that long ways. Oh, Janie's back for a few. Awesome sauce. She stopped for a 30-minute break in Tempe, Arizona. Or Tempe, Texas, I think is what she says. Temple, Texas, sorry. Ugh. Fingers are itching. Alright. Just chucking away at that piece of scrapbook paper. Oh my gosh, why is my hands itching so darn bad? Oh, my fingers. Oh. Alright. Now. Oh, I already got the lid off the tub. All right, Miss Shirley. Let's do that on again on the other side. Sis, you still here? Yes, she is. She might be watching her shows. So we have the outside done. And we can do the inside done and do the outside. Sorry, I'm getting so quiet, but y'all are seeing the gluing down part. I don't think it needs a lot of talking to go through it, because a lot of people can't stand a lot of talking. So I try and be quiet sometimes. And other times I put people to sleep. So I can't wait for leaving sometimes. But you know, it's view time. Even if you do fall asleep with me, watching me, it's view time. And showing me love. I know it's from the Fabri-Tac. You know how it has acetone in it. Well, I've been using Fabri-Tac on the boho beads, and this is what happens. Yeah. I know they're bad. I need to redo them. I need to get my finger polish remover down that I clean my scissors with. I need to get that down and clean my nails. Don't you think? I know they're bad. Don't pay no attention to the lady's nails. I've been crafting. You know, when you get into crafting, you forget about what your hands and your nails look like. It's what you're creating, not what your hands look like, right? Okay. So we now have that. Oh, yeah, you're right. Ooh. Yeah, they don't look right. It don't look right. All right, guys. What do you guys think? From start to finish, we have our hardback journal here. Journal or traveler's journal, or you can even make it a sketchbook. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care. I will pull down your underwear. Ha ha. But anyway, got a cute little journal here. You can add ephemera. You can add stickers. You can add just about anything to it. You can even cover up them sheets, tear it out if you want to. Start over if you want to. It's up to you. So, yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do to this one. The pages are a little bit long, but by the time you start filling this up, you really won't notice it. You can even make these. You can cut this yourself. You can make those little tabs. You never know what you can do with it. Be imaginative. I didn't do the measuring so good with the paper. I thought it was perfect, but I guess not. But, yeah, from start to finish, you have our book. The front page is a little bit gross because of all the glue, but I'm pretty sure y'all will figure out something to do with the glue. But yeah, you can even make it your own personal Halloween journal. You can make it a writing journal. You can put entries in. I mean, you can just do about anything with a blank journal like this. Well, like I said, I'm going to be making a few more of these. Don't have much of the thick cardboard. The cardstock. Not cardstock. What am I? Chipboard. Lord have mercy. Don't have very many pieces of this, but I'll make as many as I can with this. But as I said, this is a no hole sew journal. There's no things to hide. You can add pretties to this spine, and it looks like a book sitting up on a bookshelf. So there you go. There's how to make a hardback book without having to sew into the spine of your book. There you go. Alright guys, what do you think? Y'all like that tutorial? I do. I sure do. It's a new way of doing things. In my book anyway. So, that's me from A to Z. Me today. So I gotta get to work on some other things. I gotta grab me a bite to eat because I'm starving. I'm a starving Marvin. Margaret, you were in Stacy's last night. Your daughter had an order for some dishcloths, right? If I'm correct, if you were the right person she was speaking to. Oh no, who was she talking about last night? I was there, guys. The last hour I couldn't go no more. 4 o'clock her time is whenever I got off. 3 o'clock my time is when I got offline because I had some things that I needed to do. So I was there. Oh, wrong, Margaret. Gotcha. Well, at least I try. I try and pay attention to names. But I was there, guys. Only for like the last hour I wasn't. But I paid attention to everything that she did and everything she said. I was there. I lurk a lot in Stacy's. I learn. I don't talk. I'm not there to talk and be sociable. I'm there to learn what Stacy's doing. But every now and again, I get talkative and I talk to people. But the person that everybody's been wondering about is Janie. Janie Seals. Where the heck is she? Janie, if you come back and watch this, you need to let a woman know or let people know what's going on. Woman. All right, ladies. Another round of announcements. Make sure that you go in and check out our Christmas ornament challenge. You have until the 23rd of December to get your ornaments here to me and James Lee, and then James Lee on the 24th will judge the most creative Christmas ornament. Now, each ornament is an extra entry, so whoever sends an ornament, you can send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, a billion. I don't know. You need to check back in. But anyway, let's see, what was I saying? Oh, on Christmas Eve, James Lee will be judging the most creative jewel who has, well, Christmas jewel is what I'm going to call it. Christmas ornament. And I will let you know, or we will let you know who our winner is on Christmas through a message or through a YouTube winning announcement. Also, don't forget we have an auction on the 30th of October right here on this channel. Make sure you save your nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters, dollars, half dollars, whatever you got, and make sure you come by here at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time on the 30th of October. Let's see. If you want to make a donation to the auction, please have your donations here by before the 30th. That way I can get you cataloged and on the sheet, on the roster, for the auction. And if you have a starting bid, please enclose that and please sign your work. Would appreciate it, because some don't, some do. I have to sign for them. I'm not picky. I'm sure the ladies and gentlemen that are looking at stuff are not picky. Let's see, any more. This auction is going towards to get some more things to make some more ephemera, because I'm running low on some things and I need to stock back up on them. Also, we are going to try and go see some of my or James Lee's family for Christmas. And so we need the moolah to get there. So, guys, help us out to go see some family, because my family lives in Tennessee. His family lives up in Georgia, away from here. I don't even know how far away. They're kind of spread out. So we're wanting to go see them. And we need the money to get there. So that's what we are raising the money for. So looks like my room is empty. Well, I'm running low on ephemera. Believe it or not, I had trouble putting the journal kit together because I needed stuff to go in it. I'm using up a lot of the things that are in this room. But anyway, I think that was all of the announcements, moderators. Have I missed anything? If so, please let me know. Holler at me. Let me know in chat. Please. Oh, I'm sure I've went through every box in here. Trust me. Looky here. Look. Let me turn you around. I've actually cleaned up. See? Everything's in a place, and every place has its thing. It's not piled up anymore. So, it's not a mess. I can see things. I can see what I've got. Sure. Yeah. Boxes are getting emptied. But all in good art. All right, ladies, I think I'm going to get out of here because I've got some other things that I've got to do. I've got to make. I've got a whole list I still have yet to do. I want to play with my Halloween Tim Holtz Halloween goodies. I want to make some tags and stuff and some good this, and so I'm going to be playing with that after the show. Who knows what I might come up with. So I'm hitting the road here, and so I'm going to say see ya. And I will see you guys on our next broadcast. And hopefully I'll come up with something really good. All right, guys. I love you all. Thank you. And God bless you all. Thank you for coming in and crafting with me today. Hopefully I inspired at least one of you guys to get out there and craft and share your artwork. And if you are not a member of our Facebook group, please head over to Creative Jewels by Emily and hit that request button. And also, if you are not a member of this YouTube family, hit that subscribe button hit that thumbs up and hit that bell notification. That way you guys get notified of each and every video and upcoming live that I have. So thank you and God bless you, and I will see you guys on my next broadcast. Bye guys.